What is up, guys? Welcome back to Coltown. Today we're going to be playing some ladder with top ladder with PEKKA Battle Ram, one of my favorite decks, of course. And yeah, we're just gonna hop right into it. I think I mentioned this before, but I do have a clan started inviting people. Sorry if you do got denied because I wasn't online last night. So anyway, let's hop right in. I have my little creator code below if you want to enter that, especially for the people that entered it in the past. It'll be expiring now. So yeah, if you want to enter my creator code, it would be greatly appreciated in the shop. So we're gonna start off. Best starting play is usually like Bandit in the back, but Ghost isn't bad either. It's just a little bit annoying when they have a NATO deck and you have to try to avoid giving that to them. I'm gonna play Magic Archer. So E-Ways makes me think this is a mirror match, and you never want to play Battle Ram because that's just a free PEKKA for them. So I'm gonna play Magic Archer. Yeah, it's a mirror, so I would consider pecking in front of my Magic Archer, but I didn't have it in cycle. Okay, so like I was saying, like he should have recognized that it's a mirror, or it has a high chance of being that. It's a free. Yeah, that's a bad PEKKA by him. It's gonna be on my side. If they play Battle Ram, you just PEKKA up, and I should win the game off of this probably, because that's a really bad PEKKA by him. All right, we can go same lane here because his PEKKA's out of cycle now, and he has no way of stopping a big single lane push now that his PEKKA's out of cycle. Let's see if that gets a hit. It does, and he's at like, yeah, he's at 0 once he played that Ghost, and that will be his tower. We're gonna play Magic Archer here. That way it helps kill the Ghost, but we also don't want it to go left lane there because the tower's basically dead anyway. And I also want to have a little bit of pressure. Okay, so now we trade even, which is fine, because I would have been behind if I'd done too much otherwise. We're just gonna cycle Zap here. We're gonna let him go first. Usually if you have a small elixir lead, you can just PEKKA in the back of the mirror. I could play PEKKA there, but I'm just gonna wait and play safe because we're so far ahead. Once again, just playing safe here. If he PEKKAs, we'll PEKKA. Okay, that's a poison. If he attacks with that Ghost, we'll obviously just PEKKA. Okay, we just PEKKA that. Say PEKKA for Battle Ram, typically. Yeah, he's not going to be able to do much damage. Earlier he was already down and then he went offensive Magic Archer. That definitely hurt him too. We can attack here since there's no time left. And there is the dub. I mean, that guy didn't play the mirror matchup the best, but yeah. We 2 crown. Next, I missed pushing open in that chest. Oh well. Just start Ghost in the back. See what he does. Okay, in single elixir versus golem with PEKKA, you don't pressure opposite lane. You just do that. You do that in double. You always just want to PEKKA first. That's honestly not a bad golem for him because Ghost doesn't really get any value there. It just dies. We'll just poison this. I just put my Magic Archer low there. Healer was actually kind of annoying there. It kept the Night Witch alive for longer than usual. We'll counter push with this pretty hard. We should be fairly high ahead because he went so aggressive. So we'll go Ghost in front of the Ram. Not exactly how I wanted it there, but protect the Magic Archer. I mean, yeah, and that's not the best NATO by him. I don't need to zap that, I can just let it die. I mean, we went about even in damage, and we're still ahead, so. One thing you can do versus Golem is when you have an elixir lead, you can just P.E.K.K.A in the back, because if they Golem opposite lane, you just 3-crown them before they 3-crown you. Also, Golem at the bridge is pretty weak, and then the best play for them is just to set up like a Night Witch in the back and then Golem in front of it usually. But this is fine for me. They just Golem's there. I can just get actually get a Magic Archer on this Golem. And now he's gonna have to be aggressive if he doesn't want to take a bunch of damage. Otherwise, we just get damage. Protect my Magic Archer there and make it get more DPS. We're not gonna waste poison on that stuff. He's having to overcommit to kill stuff there. Anytime someone plays like troops like that, and you can also like keep your other troops alive with a P.E.K.K.A, it's actually okay to play P.E.K.K.A early there, which you normally wouldn't do versus Golem. Usually you save it for the Golem, of course. That was a bad Magic Archer by me. I didn't expect the Magic or his Barb Barrel, if I'm gonna be honest. I'm actually gonna attack here. He'll defend with Night Witch, so I'll poison it. And then it'll die to the Battle Ram. I'm gonna P.E.K.K.A high here. The Golem itself can't take the tower in the time he has, so all I need to do is not let his troops get the tower. The Lumberjack actually made that a little bit closer than it should have been, but that would have been much cleaner if my Magic Archer hadn't instantly died. That was a weird Barb Barrel by him. I mean, he was trying to kite it back, so he bought himself more time for his baby drag, I guess. So maybe that was my bad, but oh well. Please, please, please give me. Yes, Battle Healer. And another one. And another one. Young blood. Alright, well wait just a tiny bit. I like to do that just because Hog Rider players and stuff will always make first play. But Bennett in the back is fine, and you do want to make an early play with this deck. We go Magic Archer here instead of Electro Wizard because this is Magic Archer slower. That's a P.E.K.K.A for sure. I played my P.E.K.K.A off to the side there. That way, if he wants to kill my Magic Archer with his X, he has to NATO it. That actually survives too. So we can sack same lane. His X NAO's out of hand, so he probably doesn't have any good answers to this. I'm just going to stack really hard because everything's out of cycle. Or his best defense is out of cycle. Because he had a pretty bad NATO because the Magic Archer survived, and then he had to kind of overcommit to kill it, so yeah. Anyway, versus Xe NATO, you usually would split opposite lane, but since his Xe was so high and it died so early and he wasn't able to protect it, that's why I go same lane. Since he had his AoE defenses out, there's no reason to split anymore. But typically against Xe NATO Xe decks, you will pressure opposite lane and not stack one lane. Oh, I didn't know he had a Sparky, that's unfortunate. But it should be fine. I'm just going to Magic Archer in the back and then drop the P.E.K.K.A on top of the Sparky probably. That was a good giant by him. We'll actually play it. Well, good NATO by him. I was playing it there so that so it survived, but the NATO happened to go down at the same time. That was good by me. If the E-Wiz had instantly died to the mini P.E.K.K.A, I definitely would have lost my tower. So that's probably the best defense I had. I mean, he was ahead. We're able to survive there. I want to have a little bit of pressure on the King Tower in case he does actually take it, but probably I end up defensive poisoning here. So I'm going to Ghost first. I'm going to poison this. And I'm going to P.E.K.K.A on top. Dang it, I freaking tried to play the P.E.K.K.A in time too, man. That should kill, yeah. Alright, now that mini P.E.K.K.A is bad. It just died for free. I'm buying time so that the XE doesn't hit everything. Also threatens King Tower, but we win. He has mini P.E.K.K.A and Sparky, so that matchup's a little bit harder than normal Sparky decks are for us, but able to get the win. Also, the guy's not the best with it, I would say. I don't know, the NATOs were good for him, but his first giant was kind of risky. Well, really it was the XE NATO was what lost him the game. That was not that good for him. Alright, we'll just go Bandit. Usually versus Ice Spirit decks, we do want to just kind of wait till double elixir. Depends on if it's like Expo or Hog. If it's either of those, we're waiting until double elixir, preferably. I feel like he has NATO. Okay, maybe not. Usually when people wait that long and leak like he was, because he was definitely leaking, it's so they can, but it's log bait. So they can activate with NATO, but he has log bait. Okay. Versus a log bait, you're mainly going to want to be going for a counter push. I'm gonna go Ghost back here. Since he has a tank, I am gonna have to E-Wiz the barrel. But he's also just giving my Ghost more value by pushing into it, so it should be fine. I'm gonna try to space these in a way that Rocket can't hit all three of them. I was hoping he would Knight over on the right side and then we would connect the Bandit. We still do connect the Bandit though. Ooh, the log is kind of bad by him. But that was good. I mean, the Inferno Tower would just instantly die for him because I had so many troops and stuff. So so even if I did have Zap and Cycle, don't zap God Barrels. Just take some damage and then counter push hard. That's always the play. I'm actually going to Magic Archer behind my tower here. If he wants to rocket it, I'll just rush in. Or actually, I'll peck in the back probably. But he's not going to. I mean, he had a Goblin Gang already down, so it would have been really expensive if he did. Since I have Zap, you can't P.E.K.K.A when you're ahead in single because the Inferno Tower gets too much value, but in double you can, or if the Inferno's out of cycle. I'm gonna go ahead and P.E.K.K.A here. He doesn't have any pressure right now. He's having to defend. And if he attacks other lane, I'll just do a split lane push, which is good for me anyway. We're not going to zap that. Like I said, you want to be able to build up a push. So you can't over defend. You have to be ready to push. Take a little bit of damage to do damage, you know. Usually I'll support P.E.K.K.A with E-Wiz and then I'll attack the other side. He's going to be busy with that P.E.K.K.A right now, so we're going to be attacking the other lane. We're going to get a Magic Archer down. His only defense left in hand now is Goblin Gang. Otherwise, that's connecting. He decides he wants to defend the Magic Archer, so that will connect. I don't advise it because you kind of want to save your E-Wiz for offense. Usually, you're going to want to defend barrels with like a Ghost. You only defend barrels with E-Wiz. You never defend barrels with Zap. Always save it for offense. You defend barrels with E-Wiz if they have a tank. A Knight, sometimes an Ice Spirit, maybe. Not really though. If it's just a lone barrel though, always defend it with a Bandit or a Ghost and counter push. And then try to get ahead and P.E.K.K.A in the back and double is not bad either. You don't have to P.E.K.K.A in the back. You can win by just bridge spam stuff, but yeah, that's a strategy. Alright. Wait a bit. If they ever do start with Hog, defend Hogs is like a dashing Bandit and an E-Wiz to fully deny a hit. Oh, well, it's unfortunate that I played the same lane as Baby Drag, but he'll still have to play something to block. We'll play a low E-Wiz as we hit 10 there. It's a weird poison. Can't really do anything about it though. I think I'm gonna kite this. Go faster, please! So this is lava, maybe? I am tempted to attack here. I think I'm going to. I mean, we're up like 3 elixir, so... Oh, this is barbs, I think. Maybe. Oh, he has Goblin Cage. I don't know why he would have barbs if he has Goblin Cage. Oh, it's Golem. I thought for sure it was lava. People are running Night Witch and lava now. That's a pretty bad Golem though. I don't know why he did that. I think this. Actually, we're not gonna battle ram because that'd be giving too much value to his Goblin Cage. Can protect that though. If he was a NATO that bad, he would have been at 0, and then he would have taken a lot of damage from those troops. He may not have NATO though. He has a weird version of Golem. Log is odd. Poison is odd. Well, there's a poison variant, but it doesn't usually run Goblin Cage. Usually Goblin Cage is lightning. Well, that's why I expected it to be Lava Israel. Lava runs Poison Cage. Alright. I'm gonna zap this so my battle ram connects, and that should basically be tower. I meant to play P.E.K.K.A, not Bandit. No. Alright, well, we can still play P.E.K.K.A. But yeah, I misclicked that. That was not what I meant to do. I meant to play P.E.K.K.A. We're still fine here, though. We'll attack with the battle ram since his cage is out of cycle. Good E-Wiz for me? Nah. I'll just let it die. He's kind of over defending, so. Nah, we don't want to battle ram. He has cage and cycle. Now we may. He doesn't have that much elixir, and we have a lot of pressure here too, so. Poison's out of cycle. We should definitely be up. I'm gonna P.E.K.K.A aggressively here. We're up quite a bit. That's a really bad golem. If he plays anything, he won't have elixir. Yeah, would that be? He may get cage out at the last second. He goes for a log there and then a mega minion instead of a cage. But either way, and then he's over defending with a zap too. I'm gonna attack with P.E.K.K.A. Ignore the mega so I can get an even bigger lead. And I already had a pretty big lead, so Ghost connects there. Get that out of the way. Didn't quite get the bandit dash, but I do get the P.E.K.K.A hit. Nice. Alright, we won like 4 or 5 in a row, so I think that'll be it. I mean, we're pushing up, and it's one of my better decks, so I should be able to win. And we're up to top 3,000 now. Not bad. 6,100. Alright. Thank you guys for watching. Had a fun time recording that. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.